It can be really hard to see what is going good in life, to see and just like realize and take note and just remember everything that is going right and that is well and good when something really bad or wrong or unfair is happening to you in the moment. Um, so what I want to share with you in this video today is just a like a simple practice that I've been doing that really makes a whole big of a difference in my day-to-day life, because I'll just be very honest with you. Not every day is like how I want it to be, how I thought it was going to go, no matter how consistent I am with, doing things, no matter how much I show up and how committed I am, still things don't happen the way that I think that they should happen or in the timeline that I want them to happen. And sometimes they don't happen the way that I thought that they were going to happen. And that's very frustrating for me. That's very annoying. That's very disheartening. And I'm sharing this with you because it's like, are you maybe at a time in your life right now to where you're like, gosh darn it, I've been doing all these things for all these weeks and I don't feel like any progress is happening. And I'm just like fed up. I feel like, what's the point? And if that is a place that you're in right now, I don't want you to quit just yet. Um, I really encourage you to just like have compassion for yourself, have patience for yourself, and give yourself some grace. And just also remember that even though you are a 40-something-year-old adult woman, there's still this little girl inside you who really just needs you to be, easier on her, be more compassionate, more nurturing, more loving, and more accepting. And really just proud of how far you've come after all these many years, right? Because yes, we're all adults, but we still have this inner child and this little girl within us that we can't forget that's there, and that we need to remember when we are really being hard on ourselves or when we are feeling like we want to quit and give up. Like if you have or had, or just think about this, even if you don't, a child, a 2-year-old, a baby, a 5-year-old, you're not just like, you're going to have a bad day. Things aren't going right. What are you just going to like say, okay, I quit. Like I'm not parenting you anymore. Go figure it out. No, you're not going to do that. You're going to be with her. You're going to sit with them through the discomfort and through the pain and just be there. So do this for your adult self. Okay. I'm like, okay, but easier said than done. But just remember that it's not just you today as an adult. There's also a little you that needs your undivided, unconditional acceptance, love, and presence. One of the things that I do that I've done for many years, and sometimes I'll like ebb and flow out of it. And right now, like I'm really in it, and I've really been noticing a big impact and difference it's made in my life over the last few months is when I get up, I do my morning routine, and I just go back to journaling, not just what I'm grateful for, but what I'm proud of myself for, what I'm looking forward to, what I'm excited about, what I'm interested in, and what I am hoping will happen. So for whenever I'm feeling like disappointed, things aren't happening how I think they should happen, or they're not happening in my timeline, or they're just like not happening at all. When I go to my journal and I write down, okay, like what I am grateful for, what I'm excited about, and just like acknowledge all the good stuff happening and what I'm looking forward to. A couple examples of what this looks like. And honestly, this is like 5 days out of 7. What I write down in my journal is, I'm so grateful for this hot cup of coffee and quiet. That puts like a nice little smile on my face. I am proud of myself for showing up consistently, even though I don't want to. That is something that helps me to really see myself and to have just a lot of compassion, patience, and just like love for myself, is when I acknowledge myself for showing up and doing the things that that are important to do to get to where I want to get to, even when I don't feel like it. So I wish that was something that, my parents would have said to me more when I was a child, but they never did. So now that's my job as me mothering myself along with my 3-year-old to continue to just like validate myself, acknowledge myself, see myself. What I tend to also write down in my journal is I'm excited for, this trip that's coming up in a few months and, going to the beach with my husband and my daughter and building sandcastles. I also just acknowledge the little baby steps, the little milestone achievements that have happened, right? That aren't big. So like, for example, like my YouTube channel, I've been writing down, I'm so like happy that I got a new subscriber, this week. I'm so happy that I got 10 new subscribers this week. I'm just really acknowledging that slow, steady progress, because, one of my goals on my YouTube channel is not to be super popular, not an influencer, but to see that subscriber count continue to go up. Like that feels really good. So I acknowledge that every time I see that happen, or almost every time. I acknowledge, a lot this week in my journal is I'm proud of myself for just being myself and just being authentic and just speaking my truth. I am really grateful for an amazing husband who is, unconditional, loving, a great provider, and just really understanding, like all these little things that are going good. Very little, like I said, nice hot cup of coffee, to I got a new subscriber this week, to my amazing husband, to the trip that's coming up, in the summertime or whenever it is. Doing that little journal gratitude practice daily really makes a difference in getting me into like the mindset of, okay, like life is good, like I'm here, things aren't all bad, things are happening. All right. Like it just gives me that extra like oomph to keep going, to keep showing up. So I know this might, feel like kind of a ramble, but I just wanted to share this because it's just what's coming up for me, right now in my life and at this moment. And I don't know, I just really feel like, that maybe you specifically need to hear this today, or someone watching this is like, okay, good. Like this is a good reminder. I'm all about the reminders. I don't think, like I said this before in videos and I'll keep saying it. I think a lot of life is just, reminders of what, of like, keep doing what you're doing and go deeper with it. It's not like we need these new grandiose big things to improve our life. It's just, we read books, we watch things, we listen to things, and at some point in time, after the millionth time of hearing it, we're like, oh yeah, maybe I need to like do that and like keep doing it, right? That makes all the difference. It's really just like these little things. So I don't know. Did you need this message today? Let me know. Did this land, was this helpful at all? Give this video a thumbs up if it was. If you like these little love notes, subscribe to my channel. I come on and do a few videos a week when I feel called and, moved to do so. And just to bring a little bit more light, hope, and really just encouragement for you to keep going and plugging away at creating this life that really feels in alignment with who you are becoming. Where, like with this season you're at in life right now, and really just what it is that you want, not what society says you should want, but what it is that you want. So that's my purpose of this channel, and the women's work I do in the world, and really just in my videos. So if this was helpful and it lifted you up a bit, maybe brought a smile to your face, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know that. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to keep hearing from me. Girl in the green hat and gray sweater for the second video in a row. All right, my love. Thank you for tuning in and watching, and I will see you again in another video soon. Bye for now.